Do you need a lift?
Yes, please.
Yeah, put that on. It's all I can manage.
What?
Sure, I'm not driving into town with a naked man. I hope you understand. So, how did you get yourself into the state anyway?
Here we are already. What a day it has been. What a sight I look. Listen, if you can wait a while for me to get a cab, I won't be a bother to you much longer. Taxi! Look, I'm truly grateful and I would love to pay you back sometime.
That's okay.
Wait. How do I get this back to you?
Don't worry, it's my mom's. You can keep it. You won't miss it.
Not bad. Quite a plausible idea, but you need to back it up with some more facts.
That's my problem now. Getting more facts on this invisible matter around our galaxy. The elusive material referred to as dark matter.
Macho?
What?
Macho. Massive, compact, hollow objects. They are by far the most mundane of the solution to the puzzle, even though they are the least popular.
But how do scientists know that dark matter exists? Well, I guess it's because most galaxies rotate so quickly that they will disintegrate if they were not surrounded by a massive halo of dark matter. In mathematics, that would be inductive reasoning, wouldn't it?
In engineering, it is referred to as WAG, the wild ass guess, alright? But since we are deducing, let's use Albert Einstein's theory on relativity as our basis. Now, this theory shows that the light from a star will bend rays of light that passes nearby. In principle, he said that the star could act as a lens, focusing on brightening the light of another star behind it. So if a cloud of small stars or large planets really is orbiting its Milky Way, some should occasionally pass in front of a star in the next galaxy over a large magnetic cloud. Therefore, deductively reasoning, if you watch this galaxy very carefully for about a year or two, which is almost impossible in our country given our incapacities, I believe you sometimes say start getting inexplicably brighter, then dimmer again. But then if you saw nothing, then I'll say there are no matches worth talking about.
Now, taking a wild ass guess, how does this matter control the fate of the universe?
What are you supposed to determine from a research finding?
But that's what I've been trying to say all the while now. I've come to our university and other universities, but they're all falling short. They're just no materials and I'm at a loss.
But how can you say you've come everywhere? How many have you visited? Nigerians. We like generalizing.
It's easy for you to say I'm generalizing, but you're not the one at the receiving end, okay? So please.
But we're operating under the same circumstances, don't forget.
Are we studying the same course? I beg, if you know kids.
Easy. We're on the same side now. February. What's going on now?
Going on like how? Oh, Ori?
Now, Ori. How far? You promised to, make it possible.
Make it possible? Am I now a pimp? I only said I'll try and talk to her, but...
So have you?
Yes, no, but... Nothing.
So what is your diagnosis, Captain?
Rheumatoid arthritis, sir.
So?
Borrowing from the experience of a more knowledgeable mind.
Do not rumor me, Captain.
But sir, it's true. I did what I watched you do on 2 occasions of this nature. I treated with oral doses of collagen.
You did what, Captain? Captain, don't you realize this treatment is still experimental? Don't you realize that on those 2 occasions, the situations were extreme?
Yes, sir.
So, why did you take the risk?
With due respect, sir, this situation was extreme and called for an extreme measure. Besides, I'm still a firm believer in your expertise, sir.
Oh, no, that still does not exonerate your action, Captain. No, it doesn't.
No, sir, but...
No buts, madam. You can only use this place with the explicit permission from Brigadier Cousin. It will be necessary for you to go back to the colonel, as he may be unaware of the new procedures applicable here now.
Like I was saying, he was on his way out of the office when he scribbled this note, and I doubt if he'll be going back to the office today. Please, I came all the way from Jos. If only you'd be kind enough to just let
Look,
me know.
there's nothing I can do. Here we follow rules and orders, okay? Please.
I've noticed remarkable improvements in patient's condition. Swellings are fast reducing. And...
So have you finished the report on the laparoscope?
What, sir? Sorry, sir.
The laparoscope. The flexible tool that allows doctors examine internal organs and perform surgery through small, quick healing incisions, Captain.
Almost, sir. As a matter of fact, that's why I'm here at the information unit.
You have to put a rush to that document, Captain. I want it on my table first thing on Monday morning.
Yes.
You're dismissed.
Option to carry on, sir.
Dismissed.
Hi. Please hold on. Just a minute.
What is it now?
So, don't you remember me?
Nope, should I?
You sure?
Absolutely. So now if you'll excuse me.
I could have sworn it would be difficult to forget a guy you gave your mom's dress to.
What? Is this you?
Yep. Live in the flesh.
What are you doing in Abuja and in a military uniform?
I live here, and this is what I am.
A soldier? And you let robbers strip you to your...
What can I say? They had the advantage, the element of surprise. Anyway, that's history. So what brings you to humble barracks?
Schoolwork, oh. I need some data for my thesis. In fact, I was returning from one of such trips when I ran into you. Now that reminds me, where's my dress?
I thought it is your mom's.
Mine or my mom's? What difference does it make? I gave it to you and I'll like it back. That's if you're not hooked on female outfits, but you know.
On the contrary, I've been hoping to return it to you and repay you for your kindness. So, what do you say? I'll start by offering lunch?
Sorry, even though I'm tempted, I can't.
You can't.
Look, I'm sorry about this, okay? But I'm in a situation here. I've got to get back to Gadonasco Barracks to see the colonel who gave me this note so he can get me a permit for an information unit before it closes. And I've also got to pick up a message from my cousin I will say too before heading back to Jos. So you see, my schedule is tight. Maybe some other time, okay?
How long would that be?
Well, we've met twice already without prior arrangement, so we'll meet again.
So just like that, huh?
Yep, just like that.
Then what about your dress? How do I return it since I don't have it here with me?
Nice try, huh? Don't worry, Mom is not missing it that much, so we'll see you around.
Looking for something?
Now, wait a minute.
Egan. Captain Egan.
Are you stalking me?
Not really.
Then why are you following me around?
You forgot something.
And what would that be?
To tell me your name.
Now, wait a minute. You mean you drove all the way across town just to find out my name?
Don't you think it's worth it?
You're crazy, you know that?
Nah. Egan. Captain Egan, not crazy.
Egan. Can I call you Egan? Just out of curiosity, how did you find this place?
Simple. From this.
What? Give me that. By the way, how did you get this?
You dropped it in a hurry to leave.
I did? Oh, dear Lord. What a day this is turning out to be.
So how did you go with the colonel?
Oh, Egan, I don't know what to say. Please, can I sit? Could you believe that the colonel had traveled out of town by the time I got there? So I couldn't get the permit, which means no research materials for my thesis. The whole drive down was useless. And to think that I spent so much money on black market fare to travel this distance. Now my feet ache from running around and my back from the non-stop driving. Oh God, what a waste.
Well, maybe it's not such a waste after all. Hey, look on the brighter side, okay?
I wish there was one to look at.
But they could be.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this. Is that not what you're looking for? The findings of Greece and his colleagues at the University of Berkeley, California, on the dark matter.
Oh. Who are you?
An angel that reads minds. No. Let's just say you're a guardian angel.
On a more serious note, how did you get this? And how did you know this is what I've been looking for?
Easy. I just asked the soldier at the unit what you're after. And the rest is easy. He owes me one, you know?
Owes you one, yeah? Yeah. I must confess, this is the best thing that has happened to me today. I don't know how to thank you.
That's okay. You know what they say, one good turn deserves a hug.
Thank you. Now you're one up on me. I hope I'll be able to pay you back sometime, really.
Well, I'm not too demanding. In fact, a yes to my invitation to, dinner this evening is all it to take to level things out.
Oh, again, I'm sorry, but I can't.
Why not?
Because as soon as these people return, I have to be on my way back.
You don't have to go tonight. It's already getting late, and besides, it's a weekend.
I'm sorry, but I've got to. Maybe some other time.
Yeah, right. Your favorite mantra. I've heard it from you too many times. Why do I get the feeling that you're putting me off?
Putting you off? Why would you think that?
I mean, how else should I? What else should I think?
Look, I don't understand all the fuss about this. Why is it so hard for you guys to accept the things you can't change?
Like
you made an offer, and I reserve the right to accept it or not. It's not like a game of draft, So you men should learn to accept a woman's no for no and nothing more.
Look, I'm not in the mood to get into any kind of lecture right now.
Oh, really? Is that what it is? So why are you afraid of talking about it?
I'm not afraid of anything. Besides, how many times in your life have you said no when you actually meant yes?
I don't understand. That is irrelevant.
Or is it? So you tell me, how many times have you said yes, let's go to bed to a guy you just met?
And why would I do that?
I mean, why not now? Men are doing it.
So what if they are? We don't do that, okay?
Why not?
Because girls have self-esteem and we're not cheap.
Good. That's the word. Cheap.
Look, I don't think...
No. You hold up a minute. You want to talk about this? I'm game. Let me break it down like this. A girl tells you, if you really want me, you must push a little harder, you must try a little harder, when all the while she'll be bluffing, because as you so put it, if she says yes too soon, she'll be regarded as being cheap. So a guy is expected to take all the put down, all the turn-ups, in the process to cut a girl like you. And if he backs down, you call him a slacker. If he persists, you call him a brute. What kind of people are you? Some double-talking, confused hypocrites?
I don't blame you. You're just a male chauvinist. Besides, are you not a soldier? What do you people know apart from obey before complaining, obey the last order, and so forth? Why am I even wasting my breath on you? Look, go get some real education, then maybe you'll be better placed to appreciate where I'm coming from.
Yeah, right. You're just a short-sighted, ignorant brat with an overbloated ego. You know what? I don't even know why I bother with you. Hello. And how's your night?
It was okay.
Yeah.
I slept like a log, so I have a splitting headache right now.
That's to be expected. Here, I'll give you something for that after you've eaten your meal.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Ouch!
The swellings have reduced reasonably.
I believe they must have broken something. I wonder how my face looks now.
There's nothing to worry about. It's just a grace.
How would you know that? I need to see a doctor because I believe something had to give. It had been used for boxing practice by 2 hooligans.
Well, I'm a doctor and I say you're going to be fine.
Hello. Did you miss what I just said? I meant a real medical doctor to examine and tell me it's going to be okay.
So, what do real medical doctors look like?
Conservative looking, thick glasses, and hardly chasing girls all over town, you know.
Wrong. Here, take 2 now and 3 each at noon. You know, your example of doctors is stereotypical and does not portray what doctors are or really look like these days.
But go to hospitals, watch movies, adverts, you name them, and you see what I mean.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from. But see, those images were based on when the average age of a doctor was 50 to 65. But what's attainable today is you find doctors in their 20s and above. So where would all the grandpa gray hair, glasses, conservative looks come from?
You're right, though. So, did you study in the university or in the military?
The university. But after my youth service, I joined the military short service and then went on specialist courses in England, India, and even... Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry I have to leave you. I'm needed at the clinic. So just take your pills and try to get some rest, okay? Make yourself comfortable. The house is not big, so you should be able to find your way around. I brought your car. It's parked outside. You can reach me at 52400 in case there's need to call me. So feel free, and I'll see you later. You know, like they say, it takes 2 to tango, but it gets rather embarrassing if one takes the floor and the other stands by procrastinating. So if it's because we are strangers whose paths crossed on a lonely road, on a lonely day, I guess we can break the ice. Go into the kitchen, there's an ice tray in the refrigerator. Take out as many cubes as you wish, smash them, and that would be it about breaking the ice.
Hello, Ori. Yes, it's me, Leroy. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It wasn't my fault. I ran into some difficulties. In fact, things just kept going on wrong. It got to a point I was just going to give up, and then guess what? Guess now. That guy. Yeah, the one I gave you right. It just appeared from the blues, and since then it's been. Do you know what? I'm coming back on Monday morning. Then I'll fill you in on everything. Because there's a lot of gist, so much that I'll be incurring a high bill on his phone. No, this one is different, trust me. I'm sure, okay? Alright, later. Bye. What's going on here with me?
Do you know he still hasn't called? This is all your fault.
My fault? What's this about?
Fola! And I still can't find the piece of paper he wrote his phone number and address.
I've never seen you like this. You really love this guy, don't you? Come on, don't turn yourself into a nervous wreck. You won't.
Oh, he won't.
I would have to agree with you on that one.
What?
No. No one could have guessed you liked this guy. Not even me, your friend and flatmate.
But is it not your fault?
Me again? How?
No, you say make I no grief for I'm quick.
But you come overdo him now. Even me, Papa, believed it.
So what do we do? Because I have to find him.
I don't think you can. He would have to find you. That's if he decides to. Now, Ori, he finished his master's degrees, which is not like bachelor's. I would say let's comb the NYC orientation camps. Secondly, he waited for you for over an hour, and then he showed up 60 seconds later after he had left in frustration. Besides, this is not the third time you've stood him up. I've been at 4 times self.
But wasn't it you that wasted time wherever it was that you were causing us to leave?
You can't put this on me, Ori. You were the one making a fuss about a particular dress you had to wear. I came rushing home to take you there, but no, you had to blame it on the dress. The dress, for goodness sake, Ori. Ori! Ori! Hurry up, Ori! I thought you'd have been ready by now.
You go, I'm not going like this.
What's the matter with you? And why has that suddenly become too big for you?
I don't know. You tell me, maybe I'm losing weight.
Oh, we get serious now.
So why is the dress wearing me now?
That's because you got the wrong dress. That's my dress.
Very smart. Now if I've got the wrong dress, who's got mine? Lebari, where's my dress?
How should I know that?
Because there are just 2 occupants in this flat, you and I. Oh, what?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I took my things to the dry. I forgot to pick my things from the dry cleaners.
So?
I took your dress along with my things to the dry cleaners.
Is that right? Now what am I supposed to wear?
I beg, go and put on something else, Ojai. Is that the only dress you've got? The Baba go down with tire.
But that's my lucky dress now. He saw me in that the first time I fell in love. Besides, that dress does good things for me.
Now look at what a dress, your lucky dress indeed, has cost you.
You know what? I blame myself for listening.
Yes, I know where this is heading. I'm older than you, but with how many years? I'm a postgraduate student, while you're still an undergraduate student, blah, blah, blah. Do you think they have manuals for relationships? I told you not to give in too easy, but you went and overdid it now. I beg, cut me a slack. Sorry, I'm sorry, okay? Oh. Sorry, okay? I shouldn't have gone up at you like that. I am partly to blame for this, I know. And I also know what it feels like when one is in love.
Sorry to Lebari. Shouldn't have gone off like that as well. Besides, I'm sure you'll be bursting with excitement over your last weekend affair, right? Come on, tell me about this. I can't wait to hear. Hey.
Hey, Zobo, can I?
Sure.
Lovely. I'm serious, it really is. Who made it? Okay. Taste it though. So, what? Sorry. Where do I start from? I mean, he practically had me searching the whole house for hidden love notes and jokes. The guy is crazy. He practically had me.
I really don't get this. I mean, it's not quite 3 days since you left. Up until then, you despised the military police and anybody in uniform for that matter.
That was then. The situation now is changed. And in this new dispensation, I will go to war with my boy in green, if need be.
Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
I thought so too. Are you not happy for me, Uri?
Of course I am.
Uri, I have to come clean. You know, last Tuesday when I got back and I told you about a guy that I had to give a lift, who turns out to be Ogar now. And I also told you he was half naked, so I had to give him a dress to put on.
Yeah, and I told you that was a crazy thing to do.
That dress was your lucky dress.
What? You mean you gave my dress to a stranger?
He's no longer a stranger now. Besides, if he get brought out...
I beg. I mean, that's way out of line. Besides, my dress must have busted at the seams right now.
I'm sorry, okay? I actually thought it was mine.
Okay, what does he look like? Hey.
Looking for something?
Now, wait a minute.
Egan, Captain Egan.
Are you stalking me?
Not really.
Then why are you following me around?
You forgot something.
And what would that be?
To tell me your name.
Yeah. Hello? No, whoa. Are we awake?
Of course we are.
We want to know if there are any telltale signs. Even teeny-weeny that says we'll be selling this at the chapel in the near future.
What have I been speaking? Greek? I said Egan has already proposed to me. You still ask questions.
Already? Girlfriend, this your egg and sure moves fast. I think you ought to be careful. Anyway, so
what?
You married him?
We felt a second thought. We got married a few months before my graduation, and since then, I haven't looked back for 1 second. I was blessed with a lovely daughter.
Lucky you. I wish all marriages were like yours, you know.
But you know, it's not really that difficult to make it happen. There has to be a lot of compromise by both parties, like the same marriage is.
That's not what it's all about, my dear. Let me tell you something about marriage. It's about God giving you your own husband. Because if you get married to someone else's husband, my dear, nothing, no matter what the books say, you wouldn't be able to make it work.
I don't get it. What do you mean somebody else's husband?
My dear, do you smoke?
Nope.
Does your hubby smoke?
Nope.
Are you a drinker?
No, not exactly.
What about Captain?
Maybe a sip once in a while, but he's not a drinker per se.
Does he beat you?
Certainly not.
See? If I continue, you begin to find many reasons why your husband is your husband. I mean, can you imagine waking up till you're worried stiff about the safety of your husband? And then he strolls in stone drunk after expending all his salary at the Mami market on those young girls outside. The first thing he does is scream at you for his meal. As you try to eat it up, he gets impatient. And by the time you finally bring it over, he tells you he's lost his appetite. He is so loud that he wakes the children and sometimes even the neighbors. And then in the bedroom, with that pungent smell of alcohol reeking all over him, he makes a grab for you without the decency of washing up. And he expects you to reach for him too. Is it possible?
No.
But some nights, just to let peace reign now, the wife goes through the torment of letting him have his way. And on such a day that she refuses his advances, hey, all hell will break loose, as he will render abuses and probably end up turning her into a punch bag.
Then why won't you leave such a man?
Leave? The next day, another woman moves in, and your children are worst off. So, my dear, some women are stuck in the middle, like being caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. It's not bad. But don't get me wrong, though. Just as there are messed up marriages, so are there beautiful ones like yours, the Chagos. Hey, not again.
What was that about?
That was the Harbinger.
The what?
The Harbinger. The bearer of news. Usually in the military, when a soldier dies, especially in the line of duty, it is their responsibility to write to or send an officer to break the news to the family members. For those whose next of kin are in Liberia serving the ECOMOG, there is always the fear of the Harbinger coming to visit. 6 weeks ago, in fact, a week before he moved into the barracks, he visited 4 houses down the road. The whole area was thrown into mourning. It's a terrible thing, oh my dear, this Liberian war. Me, I don't know why you should be sending our husbands and children to go and die for other people. If that Charles Taylor and Johnson want to kill themselves, they are free to. Not our husbands and children. I mean, why send them?
Boy, I thought it'd be a welcome relief if they sent your husband there for a while, from the way you were lamenting.
My husband? God forbid. I was only painting a picture. I didn't mean my marriage is that bad, though. Besides, even if it were, he's better of a life to me and my children, no. As they say, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know, Abi. This one that they don't even write wills in this country. His relatives will come down looting everything before the news even comes from Liberia.
It's amazing that people still live that kind of barbaric senselessness in this modern age.
It beats me. Do you know that, but for the fact that one of those unfortunate women who lost her hubby lives in the barrack, all her property would have been carted away. The in-laws came into the barrack with vehicles to pack her late husband's properties.
And what did the woman do?
She raised an alarm now. My sister, come and see Wahala. It had no echo. But Mrs. Oko was not that lucky. Since they were living in a flat in town, the relatives took almost everything. In fact, surviving right now is difficult. How for this Nigeria? I beg, I can't go, Jerry. Because I've been reached house since I dismissed from office today. Okay, my dear.
Thank you. Come on.
See you. Mommy.
Yes?
What's that ninja?
What? He's the one that brings this.
So you bought brand new stands, eh?
Well, I guess so.
So the Harbinger is a bad man?
No, not exactly.
But he tells me that Ene cried his bad news. I hate him.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about him, okay?
Mommy,
Yes, darling.
do you think that Major will be coming to visit us?
What? Where did you get such an idea from? Of course not. Listen, your daddy is not in the Ecomog peacekeeping force, so no Harbinger will be visiting us, okay?
Okay, Mommy.
Go and see who's at the door.
Daddy,
Hey, gorgeous. So, guess what?
What?
My promotion to the rank of major has just been confirmed.
I'm so glad. This calls for some celebration. Let me prepare some.
No, babe, put on something especially beautiful. Let's sit down tonight.
Wow. So, what do you have in mind?
My surprise.
I just want to know so I'll be appropriately dressed.
Sweetheart, you're always appropriately dressed for me. No matter what you wear or do not wear.
Don't come any closer.
What are you
I
doing?
won't more step and I'll scream.
Go ahead.
Can you have my glass?
Look here, this young lady. Who sent you for glasses?
Dad, I'm not going to drink the wine now.
I am, but I don't need 2 glasses for that.
But Daddy, there's only one glass there for you.
And that?
It's for me.
So you assume I'll give you some? Come here, young lady. What did I tell you about assumptions? I said never assume. You know why? Well, when you assume, you make an ass out of you.
And me.
Oh, you already know that. Whoa. Abuja, beware, here I come. Oh, goodness gracious. With the 2 hottest ladies in the world. Shall we? Come on, let's go. Wait a second.
This is what I call a real celebration. You two are scales, you and your daughter. She took right after you.
We agree. Speaking for my daughter and me, we totally advance, so that's why you're jealous. Watch out, there's a new queen in town and she's fresh. Why you, my dear, old news, babe?
Don't forget, I was a dancing queen in my university days.
I competed with Michael Jackson on the moon when we went for the moonwalker competition.
You're so smooth, lying like a carpet. Let me go and put this to your daughter to bed and come and show you something. Oh, see that. Yes, darling. Go back to sleep. It's past your bedtime.
But Daddy has not read my bedtime story, and I haven't prayed.
Okay, I'll tell you a story, okay?
Say good night to Daddy for me.
Okay, I will. I'll put up the lights my way out, okay?
To more major promotions. So, can I have a dance?
Well, I don't hear any music.
Listen to your hearts. We'll dance to the music in our hearts. Now don't forget, it takes two to tango, and one has already taken to the floor. I must be losing touch, or perhaps it's age catching up on me. Come, I'll show you just how much I love you. Still make it right, still make it go like we need to know. Love gets us younger, younger again. Take it in your arms. Say I'm all you ever need and want.
Mommy.
What? Sorry, what is it?
I can't sleep.
Why not? Go back to bed.
I can't. There's someone talking to me in my sleep.
Who is that? Tell him not to bother you again.
I can't. I tried before, but he won't go away. Mommy, I'm scared. He said he's Harbinger.
Okay. Put on the light and you go away, okay? I'll go back to your room and I'll come and see you there.
Daddy.
Okay, beautiful. Come. There's enough room for both of us.
Parenthood. Now, wow. What's going on here? Egan, talk to me. What's happening?
Oh, you awake? I thought you were still asleep.
Great. Just great. So you thought we were still asleep here? Were you actually planning on sleeping out wherever they are taking you without telling us?
Of course I was going to tell you.
How? Tell me, how were you planning on doing that? By leaving us a note?
Please, don't do this. Don't make it any more difficult than it is.
Egan, free. Where are you going? Where are you taking my husband to? Egan, where are you going?
You know I'm a military officer, and I've pledged an allegiance to serve this nation with all my strength and ability anytime I'm called upon to do so. Honey, let's talk calmly, okay?
You're being sent to Liberia, aren't you? You're going to join the Echo Mob troop, aren't you? But why? Why you? You're a doctor, for God's sake. What did they need you in Liberia for?
There was an attack on our facilities. The other 2 doctors stationed there, as well as patients receiving medical attention, were ambushed. There are many casualties that require medical expertise on this spot, honey. I'll be back sooner than you think.
No.
Baby, gotta go away for a while. Make plans for tomorrow. You know I gotta do what I can do to get inside of this ghetto. I know you're not used to this at all. It's all for the better. Now you're like the whole wide world to me. We always be together. So when I'm alone, I'll think of home and dream of all the things we done together, baby. I know it's hard. I hope you know everything I do for you until we meet again.
Come on. Come. So the motor won't jam me. No. Besides, haven't I said that it's you and your mom that are the most precious to me?
Yeah.
I love you two most in the world, and I'll do anything for you, but right now, People are injured and are dying. What would you say to Daddy if there was someone who was sick and needed my attention? Wouldn't you want me to cure him?
I will.
That's my girl. That's why I always say you are very strong and smart. Remember all those times we used to cover each other because we are partners, right?
Right.
Okay, partner. You know partners are as weak as the weakest link in the chain. Do you want to be a weakest link in the chain? Good girl. I know you are strong and can handle situations. That's why I'm counting on you to do something for me, us, okay?
Yes.
Can I count on you to do something for me while I'm gone?
Yes.
Can I count on you to take care of mommy while I'm gone?
Yes.
I can hear you, partner.
Yes, sir.
Are we pledging to care for our home front for our benefit soldier?
Yes, sir.
You are dismissed, Private.
Daddy.
Yes, darling.
I love you.
I love you too. I hope you knows that.
It's okay, Labari. It's okay. Come with me, please, okay?
Sir, so you're in on this. You people are sending my husband to Ekuma apparently a day after being promoted. Why?
Look.
Why him of all officers? I thought he's one of your brightest soldiers.
I know, Labari.
And yeah, this godfather, you couldn't even protect our interests.
I know, but you see, this is not my doing. This is an order from above. Besides, I mean, if it was within my jurisdiction and I had to send someone, I'll do the same.
You send him to go and die?
Look, Labari, nobody is saying he's going there to go and die. Okay? We're not sending him to his death. Look, your husband is one of us. It is our wish that every soldier will come back alive. But you see, that is not always the situation. Look, in battle, soldiers are called upon to pay the ultimate sacrifice for the preservation of national sovereignty. That, my dear, is the pledge that we made when we joined the military. All over the world, soldiers pay the same kind of sacrifice. You know, in every other field, they say self first. But in the military, it is not like that. It is the group interest first. Group interest first, all the time. So you see, this is the life that we live in Asia, in Africa, in Europe, in America, you name it, all over the world. For you and I and billions of other people in the world to stay alive, honorable men and women have had to pay this kind of sacrifice. You know, I mean, this might seem like a far-fetched example, but didn't Jesus sacrifice himself so that man will have life? Oh, come on, Labai, come on. Okay? Look, you have to view this as a thing of great pride and honor that your husband has been chosen to serve the nation. And I assure you that he will return to you. Okay? Remember, he's a doctor, so he doesn't have to go to the war front. Okay? You wipe your tears, okay? You go to him, talk to him, let him know how much you miss him, make him understand that you'll be here waiting for him. Encourage him. That's what he needs now, encouragement. It will go a long way, okay? It will help him. Okay, come talk to him, okay?
I'm going to really miss you. Whatever you do, please stay alive for us, okay?
Baby, gotta go away for a while. Make plans for tomorrow. You know I gotta do what I can do to get inside of this ghetto. I know you're not used to this at all. It's all for the better. Girl, you're like the whole wide world to me, and we'll always be together. So when I'm alone, I'll think of home and dream of all the things we done together, baby. I know it's hard, but I hope you know everything I do for you until we meet again. I wanna fall at your feet again, and I'll make a wish again. Please forgive me for the heartache. Got a lot of things to say to you. I hope and pray every day for you. Never wanna be away from you, mama. I miss your hair, I miss your smile, miss your touch. I think about you every time I'm on the watch. It's getting hectic out here, it's so cold. So when I'm alone, I'll think of home and dream of.
Adin, go and change your uniform. Put them out for me to wash them later while I prepare lunch for you before getting back to work, okay?
Mommy,
Yes?
is there any letter from Daddy?
Oh, this? No, just some milk for Mommy.
I hope that you rise soon. I haven't heard from him for over 2 weeks, and I'm expecting a reply from him.
I know he'll reply. Trust Daddy. Now go and change, okay?
Okay, Mommy, but
No buts. Go and change your uniform and don't forget to have your bath.
if there's a message from Daddy, you tell me, won't you?
What?
Nothing. That was Daddy's handwriting on that envelope. I knew it.
What's a child? My buttercup. How is my favorite girl doing? Caring for her daughter and job?
You know, I wonder how you combine the life of a career woman with being a wife, a mother, a friend, and still remain so gorgeous. Guess I'm a lucky man. Babe, if I never said it before, I appreciate you, especially now that I'm so far away. I seem to see even better. How's Adin? You guys are the most important in the world to me, and I love you too greatly. Do you still go cycling in the neighborhood? You've got to keep it up because we don't want you out of proportion when we get back home, okay? Right now, down to what I know you've been waiting for, even though I'd rather spare you the horrors of war. Day 1, I arrive at our base, jumping down from the chopper because there's no time to shut down. I'm already up and treating wounded soldiers. There are several soldiers and others who are in need of medical attention. I'm working non-stop with 2 other Nigerian doctors and 1 from Ghana and Sierra Leone each. The fighting increased. We have to airlift the critical cases to hospitals for better medical attention. We have to move base as fighting gets worse. We do not fear that shells will drop on our patients, but just precautionary measures. The doctors and I have been assigned away from the war front. There are emergencies that require our expert attention. But I tell you what, even in the midst of all this, I remember your sweet smell and my Adin. Gosh, how I miss you guys. The peacekeeping force has fought the rebels 4 kilometers and it looks promising. Not many casualties at our base, so we are treating slightly injured and sick soldiers. 2 very serious cases have just been airlifted this morning to Nigeria. There's been heavy artillery fighting about 5 miles west of Monrovia all through the night. This morning, we are off to the battlefront to attend to the critical cases and bring them back to base for proper medical attention. It's late afternoon and the shelling is getting heavier. There's an order for our troops to withdraw, and we have 1 more critical injured officer to move as the enemy outnumbers us. The chopper lifts up, off with the last patient, but there's no time for me and 3 other infantry soldiers who had been helping me evacuate the injured make it into the chopper. So we had to jump into the ditch as enemy appeared from behind the trees. Believing that we were airborne, they set up camp not quite 100 meters away from us. Inside the ditch, we discovered a python that had just swallowed something big. As it watched us, we also watched, unable to use our weapons.
lest we attract the enemy soldiers. The enemy has to move on. If not, by the time this python digests whatever it swallows, we'll have to fight it with our bare hands or kill it with our guns, which will surely attract the enemies. The python attacks, and we throw caution to the wind, unleashing our firepower on it as fighting starts above and about us simultaneously. There is commotion and war shouts. A soldier appears over us, screaming with his rifle pointed at us. But before squeezing, another bullet takes him out. Our boys are back. More troops arrive to back up the peacekeeping force. The battle is fierce now, and our troops are bent on pushing the enemy further out, but the enemy is fighting back in desperation. There are soldiers in dire need of medical attention, so I'll be off. I'm sure that this war will be over shortly, and I'll be back home with my loving family. Please give my love to our wonderful daughter.
It is from Daddy, isn't it?
Sorry, darling. Are you injured?
No, but is Daddy okay?
Yes, he is.
Mommy, why are you crying?
I don't know. I don't know, honey. I guess it's for the fear of the unknown. I live here every day with my mind far away in Liberia as I wonder if he's okay, if he's well. One would think that these letters should make me feel better. Yes, I'm glad because it's a confirmation that he's alive. But they don't, you know. They don't exactly get here the same day or time. These letters are always late. Since anything could happen between when he sends these letters to when I receive them. Sometimes I wonder why I look forward to these letters when they're so gory and don't even confirm the state of affairs in real time. But then again, they have been my only hope. I live to read from my husband. How I wish they had personal phones. That would have been so much better. At least it would be real time and then we'll get to hear his voice. Yes, that's all I want to hear. His voice and not with these gory letters. So not send me any more letters from Liberia.
Shanta!
Hello, Daddy. When are you going to come home? Mommy said last week that you'll be coming home. So I waited for you, but you did not. I miss you, Daddy. Our school has opened. I went to school today. The teacher asked us to draw our favorite person. This is my drawing of you. Do you like it? Mommy said it's nice, and she also said the Harbinger will not come to our house. Is it true, Daddy? Daddy, I want to come and visit you. Please tell Mommy so you can come and see you. I miss you, Daddy. From your daughter, Adin.
I'm sure to ask her. Carry on, Sarge. That was from family?
Sir, how did we get here? How did we leave our peaceful homes and lovely families in Nigeria and Ghana to come and be fighting this senseless war in Liberia? My wife just put to bed by operation, and I am stuck here. What is wrong with us, sir? What is wrong?
Well, Sarge, it's not for us to judge. But I have a question for every African. Machetes from Asia and sophisticated weapons supplied from Europe to rebel leaders in Africa are for what? To help us liberate our societies? Or to annihilate ourselves? The enemy is not from within.
Think about it.
Africans, man. It's time for us to wake up.
This was to be a war of annihilation. This was to be a war of annihilation.
It was crazy. His backpack was nearly his weight. Ammunition, cold ration, thinking what could be my fate. Weighing out the pros and cons, put his mind in a state of random thoughts of him and his family. Snapped out, this is war, try to act manly. Rebel forces attacking, you know the drill. Take cover, this was combat for real. What will happen to his wife and kids if he gets killed? 2 weeks of hardcore action somewhat turned him into a zombie. He didn't feel the bullet, should have been more careful. Back home, situation got his wife careful. She started sobbing when she saw the military vehicle. He was dead.
This was to be a war of annihilation.
Again, what's going on? I didn't mean it. Please send me more letters. I don't care how gory they may be. All I want is to hear from you. Dear Lord, I pray every day for his safety. I hope he's okay. Everyone keeps telling me to take it easy, that there's nothing to worry about. Why should I? Why would I worry when he's at war? God knows I am not overreacting. I haven't heard from him for about 4 weeks. I tried to be strong, but it's hard. No, I can't take this anymore. I can't. No, Jesus. Mommy, what is this?
Wrong number.
announce this, who knows what will happen next? I've got to see Corneletta.
Mom, do you know it's God that brought you back?
Yes, baby. God knows I love you too much to die and leave you like this with your daddy far away. I acted irrationally and I didn't look where I was going. It was a miracle I wasn't very badly hurt. Thank you, honey, for praying for me. God answered your prayers, you know.
Yes, thank you.
Have you done your homework?
No, I haven't.
Go and get it, let's sit together.
Lebari. Lebari.
What is it?
Lebari, good news. Good news.
Oh my God.
This had better be really good.
Good is an understatement, my dear.
Okay, so tell me this great news.
The war is over.
Oh my God.
The war in Liberia is over. Finally.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It was on the 4 o'clock news now. And they'll be a repeat broadcast at 7 p.m. Listen, people are jubilating outside. It's
This is indeed great. You couldn't have brought anything better.
so happy.
Let me get something. This calls for celebration. To our husbands.
Yeah, our husbands.
Yes? Come in.
Excuse me.
Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it.